So according to what's on the screen, see, I can see my screen shows that there's nobody here, but that's not true. Well, now there's somebody here, but if there was nobody here, it wouldn't actually be true to where is here. Because I see 1 or 2 or 3, does it not mean there could be 5, 6, 7, or 8? If I become interesting enough, you will not see everybody in the background because it will be the IT. It will be the system. That is the I team, the IS, the spirit intelligent, the T letter. Anyways, I'm not caught up and nobody's here, so I'm just catching up with stuff. Anybody see that T letter? I can't find right now. I lost my whiteout, or I threw it out. It wasn't working properly. Very upsetting. Very upsetting. I don't have whiteout. I'm terribly upset. Okay, we'll do the design this way. Here's a 5, and here, okay, somehow I'm just trying to see the 5 and the 2. Got to take away this line over here. See the 5 and the 2, and inside, oh buggy. We need another color. Here we got inside here. So we got inside. And we're going to go outside. We're going to take maybe a dimension like that. All right, now I'm not really sure what you would do over here. I'm not really sure if that's what you would do. And then you would do the same thing for this one. Something like that. I don't know. And then we would outline it. See the way it opens up over here? See what happens over here? We create a complete corner. See that complete corner we create over here, right? And now I have to create this corner. So what's gonna happen over here? Does it stop, or should I actually go in here? Right? I'm not sure what I should be doing. I'm really not sure, so I'm just gonna continue on. Looks like an exhaust system of some sort. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I want to try and see what's going on here. And I have no whiteout, so I have to be very careful.
I decided not to go in over here. I decided not to go in. So I'm trying to understand what's happening in this image. Besides the cross, you see, I can create this. I've seen this creation to where the T is created between the 5 and the 2. And the T, okay, is the 20th letter. It's also known as part of the 7th gate. The T and the G, 77 in gematria. Look at that. T, G, Emma, T, Rhea. Emma and Rhea. So what would this be? Aim, Amy, Rhea, intelligent. So this is something to do with, you see, they're talking about this word here, the Ima, the mother, resident, intelligent angels. I'm just trying to figure out, because that is gematria, you know. That's how I figured this out. So, I mean, inside the word, it's just like so obvious. So here we have EMA, 13th letter, 5th letter, 1st letter. 541. And here we have the 9th letter, and the 1st letter. 18, 27, 28. Plus 19 is the cycle of the spirit. 47, which is directed by 57, the female and the male. And there was this certain design that was made, and one side was 12, the other side was 13. The 13 is the king, the 12th is the queen. The difference between male and female, also known as the bat and the bar. Bat mitzvah, bar mitzvah. 1 and 2 is 3. 1 and 3 is 4. DC, they are the polarity of each other. The polarity of 13 and 12 is 14 and 15. And what's ironic about this is the beginning of pi is 3.1415, where the total is 29, and then the value here is 6, 5 and 1, 6, and the value here is 5. And that's how pi begins. 11, 11, 11. Another thing about this art piece is this is singular. You need to flip it over. You need to turn it over. You got to make it more. You got to make it 3 times, okay? 3 times to be whole. But the 4th time, okay, you start over again. 3 corners to 4 corners to 3 corners. You can look at it whichever way you want, but that's how this design goes. 14 and 15 will say no, the 14th and the 15th letter. So if we're going to say no, then it's going to lead us to say yes. 25 and 5 and 19 equals to 49. 7 times 7. We're not going to get into that. There's just a polarity that the value of this 29 equals to 11. 2 plus 9 equals to 11. This 4 and 9 equals to 13 equals to 4. KD. KD. Does anybody see? Here we have an O. If we split it like this, or if we split it like this, does anybody know anything about this? Have you been watching my videos long enough? Well, we're going to say that number 51, okay, they're tools, our numbers, our letters. These are tools to work with. We have to build with them, just like we build words, your letters, your alphabet. Do you notice that on number 6, they have the hat? Number 7, it is and. You can also go DNA and give me more explanation about this, and I'll tell you more stories. Here we have the 4 directions and the pole in 8. Is 8 separating the 2 sides? Is it the divider of 2 sides? Is it the center? Well, here's number 51, and ironically, Mars' numeric value is 51. And here is number 52. And ironically, Earth's numeric value is 52. So if it's 51, okay, you're going to have, and if it's 52, you're going to have like that. Because we want to look at Roman numerals. Just if you have a D, you have 500. You have a C, you have 100. So the polarities of this show us that C is the creation inside of D, which is D, okay, W and D are the reverse polarity to where X and C and X to C. The X, your X, the reverse of this is your X, creation, and your X. Who is your X? Your X job? So these, okay, and these also go along with this, also go along with this. What each of them means. This one is Earth, therefore this one is Earth, therefore this one is Earth over here. So over here you have D, I, D. Over here you have DD divided and encompassed by C and C, the outline. C, C, and just a little dot here and a little dot here. And this is what the artwork shows us. Here it's the ID, 494. And in this one, it's 44. The reverse is mass, like in Jesus Christmas. Christmas is coming to town.
Levette, thinking of you. Mighty Messer, where are you? No one here, no fun. No one here, no fun. Mary Jane. And is that Spider-Man? Lois Lane and Clark Kent. Superman. Well, what was Spider-Man's name? What was Spider-Man's name? What was Spider-Man? I don't remember. I don't remember what his name was, but that's okay. I'm going to see if there's anything I can show you or maybe make up as we go, because I want to be throwing out some papers over here. Over here, okay, is the number 6. If you cannot see it, okay, I will try my best to look for maybe another color pencil, or at the same time, I've got to bring more writing utensils here. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Okay, coming back. Coming back. Okay, I am definitely not set up. So what happens with this one over here? And I said it was number 6, right? I have to go 1, 2, 3, because that's number 6. So I extended number 6, and 6 is this size. That is the size of number 6. If I want to create number 6 with number 9 on Earth over here, I will create number 9. So I have to follow the rules. These are the rules. Now, is this a tower standing up? Is that a tower? I'm just trying to see how I can. So we've got a 3-story tower here and a 3-story tower here, and then we have the center
to that tower is the roof. So is that what the polarity is of 3 and 4, where the basement and the roof below zero, below ground, BG below ground? Just trying to understand that. So then we have, and then here we're going to, something like that. I'm just trying to, so that's your 6, 9. So at the same time as it's being your 6 and 9, can we get the letter R out of this? Can I get the letter R out of this anywhere? I'm not really sure, but what if I was running it this size? And I did this, 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 that, and then we'd have just 2 stories, and we'd have a point. See, one would have a point, and one would have this. Would we call this the stripe and the solid? Right? Is that what's going to separate us between the stripe and the solid? So if we call this the stripe, and we call this the solid becomes Mars. The solid is Mars, and this one is the stripes, and that becomes Earth. Where do I get all these numbers? Because there's 9 areas here, 1 and 8, right? Here, okay, there's 4 areas and a dot. Here there's 1 area and 8. Here there's a dot. The dot connects 4. 1 separates 3 and 3. These 3 here and these 3 here. Don't count the center over here. Do not count that area. It's a separation area. Rubik's Cube turns this way, or it can turn this way, but it only can turn one of the ways. When it turns this way, okay, it'll show you number 6. When it turns this way, okay, the I letter representing number 9, when it turns this way, it'll be changing these 2 areas possibly. See, it can pass through the void. Anyways, no big deal. So that's that. And what's this? 1 times 2 times 3. 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 is 24. 1 times 2 is 2 times 3 is 6 times 4 is 24 times 6 is 120 is 24 is 144. So once you complete your cube, you get 144 and 21 equals to 165. Okay, so what is this? This is the 6 sides of the cube multiplied and added. Added representing the cube and the day. And over here, it represents, if you go 1 and 6, it becomes 7 and 5, the moon. If you go 6 and 5, it becomes 11. 1 and 1 is 2. Okay, this becomes alpha beta creation. It becomes number 3 of creation. It becomes one of these numbers. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 equals 3 and 2, 5. Okay, so it creates that number. If you went 1 and 5, 6, you have 66. You have the dividing of the roadway, and that is your cube day, 1,440 minutes. I don't care where that decimal point goes. Times 7, okay, we get 7 times 4 times 4. Jesus of time. I'm not going to continue past number 6 anyways. The reverse of 1, 2, 3 is 7, 8, 9. The reverse of 1, 2, 3 is 7, 8, 9 or 9, 8, 7. The spirit of the cycle of the creation gateway. And then you live this one over here, which is okay, we're going to maybe get this out of the way. Jupiter, Earth, Uranus, J, Venus. The J letter, yes, the letters. I have to look for my, just give me a second. I had a little buzz. Sometimes I like to check and see, and sometimes, okay. I just thought I was waiting for something, so yeah. Okay. Where am I next? Okay, I'm going to put this away. For those who know anything about the Tesla wheel, right? The three triangles. Here are the three triangles according to the calculator. 1, 4, 7. A to D. A letter to the fourth letter D, to the seventh letter G, and G back to A again. 1, 4, 7. 2, 5, 8. See, it's the same triangle. 2, 5, 8. So we're going to go over here with B. B to E. 2 and 5. B and E. E to H. He, B. Hebrew. Hebe. Right here. And H over to B. 8, 2. 8, 5. 2, 5. They are 1. Now what we're going to do is we are going to go over to the last one, okay? And we are going to go to 3, 6, 9. And the sixth letter F to the third letter C to the I. 9 and 3 come together, the angel. 9 and 6, the rotation of the angel. 3, 6, 9. 3 and 9 equaling to the sky, equaling to the 12. 12, okay. The only way to get 12 with 2 cubes, okay, is 6 and 6. With 3 cubes, okay, hold on a second. 12, 6 and 6. 2, 5, 5. 3, 5, 4. 5, 6, 1. I'm just showing you all the ways to get to those numbers. But anyways, this is the 9th and this is the 3. 39 is angel. 39 is also 10, or the net, or ET. Okay, or the N is the passageway, but the ETN, estimated time pass. This is birth in the sun. 3 and 9 angel, which is created by ABC, okay, equaling to 66, and then D equaling to 6. Hold on a second. 10 and 24, which actually becomes the polarity of this cube over here. 6, polarity of 1 and 6. This will create the house planet because of mathematics. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 equals to 8 equals to 6. This is the division of the seventh gate according to the builders of this cube right over here. Building of this cube. Why? Because 6 opposite of 1. 3 opposite of the 4. Polarity in the alphabet. The last letter in the alphabet is the cat. Let me write that down. I never thought of that before. The cat. 2 plus 4 equals to 6. 2 times 4 equals to 8. So it becomes the 1 dot to the 8 void to the 1 dot to the 8 void, and then I become 2 and 4, 6. 5 and 3 equals 8 reverse to the 6. 2 times 4 is my 8 reverse, so these are my 2 8 reverses. No, sorry, this is the division of the seventh gate, and this is the reverse of this, 5 and 3. And if we look up 5 and 3 according to this, I'd like to be able to do that again. This, and then this is B H, sorry, B H E A D G C C F I. So this is the, whoop. See, this is ADG. ADG. This is Tesla's contraption. See, this is BEH. BH E. Look, it's this one, skip to this one, skip to this one. So the last one, okay, is CFI. Okay, and ADG equals 12. The letter is L. BEH equals to 15. O. CFI equals to 18. R. A and I, the biggest number or letter is 9I. The smallest is 1A. The letter S, the letter I. We already have the A, so we have O is real. This is this. Life is real, and it's talking about this, Mars, this part over here. 9 and 19, the cycle, equals to 29, 0, 9, this one over here, and 19. Okay, I'm not sure if it's minus or plus or what area they're in. It's 28 and 10. If I use this number over here, this 0 becomes a 6. All zeros equal to 6. 29 plus 60 equals to 89. Equals 17 and 27. Sorry, and 72. 72 and 17. Okay, this is the entry to the gateway over here. Through the birth of the sun. Through the birth of the sun and the half-life spirit. To order to obtain number 29, you either go 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 equals 7 and 6. 7 times 6, 6 plus 7 equals to 13 and 42. 42 and 13 equals, on the 42 minus 13 or plus 13 equals 29 equals 55 to the plus side. The freedom of birth. And how do you get that birth? Through number 14. Around this cube is number 14, but the 1 and 6 must be up and down because the 6 and 1 is the only 7 on a cube. The reason for that is the space in the center on the reverse side is not apparent, and it is the only one that is not apparent. Everyone else is apparent. It is the only true 7. 1 times 4 equals to 4. 1 plus 4 equals to 5. Times 4 plus 4 equals to 20. equals to 9. The total is 29. So from the bottom side, it's 14. From the top side, it's 16. The letters are N and P, 5 and 7, and they also have a sexual relationship on the moon because of the creation of 5 is from 12, and the creation of 7 is the number 13. 1 times 2 equals 2. 1 plus 2 equals 3 plus 2 equals to 5. I can continue on. 2 times 3 equals to 6. I'm working on this, the addition side. 1 times 3 equals 3. 1 plus 3 equals to 4. 4 and 3 equals to 7. I use these as 12 and 13 as this is the bats and this is the bar mitzvah and the bat's mitzvah. So I use it for male and female. That's the way I'm using it in this project. I can change it, but right now I'm not because I've been working with it and no one has given me reason to change it. You can offer your reason if you like. So this is how the rotation goes of 369. Now, how can I divvy this up? Right? It's every second one. So I go from A to C. I go from B to D. I go from C to E. I go from D to F. I go from E to G. I go from F to H. I go from G to I. I go from H to A. And there is no crossing. You see the way there's no crossing over here? This is the automation. Skip one. Go to here, 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 skip one. So you see what happens to the A? It's got an interior to it, almost like you would see what? How would you see this? How can we actually see it? This is the truth of what's going on, and this is I call the this is Tesla, and the reason it is because that's how his 369s all come together. And this entire calculator, 1 plus 4 plus 7 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 2 plus 5 is 7 plus 8 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. 3 plus 6 is 9 and 9 is 18. 1 plus 8 equals to 9. So it's all 369. Connecting the right to the left will all create ones. 9 and 1, 10. 3 and 7, 10. 6 and 4, 10. The greatest number is 7. 9 and 7, 16. 1 and 6 is 7. The smallest number is 3 and 1 is 4. 7 and 4 is Jesus. So they're all telling some small little stories. So where are we going to go next with this? This piece of design, where did it come from? And if you notice, I got 2 hexagons running in this kind of shebang. This was an obligation design. And remember, when you have some lines, right? When you have some lines and other lines, some lines are dividing 2 sides, while other lines are creating a center or a center in its own image. Here I divided between 2. I could have put this face to face. If I would have put the 5 and 2 face to face, okay, it doesn't show you the T. It shows you the T over here. It shows you 10. This is Earth, okay? The way I wanted to show it is I wanted to show it this way, touching. I forget what it comes out to show you, because I saw in a picture before that the letter T was inside number 52. Here I see the cross. I'm going to start assuming that the T and the cross has to do with number 7, okay? Because I have seen it a few times. I'm going to use this as the small t instead of the big T. And never mind, when you talk about the T, we don't know if it's T infiltration We don't know if you're going golfing, and if you're going golfing, are you going to golf par, over par? Are you going to get an eagle? Are you going to get a birdie, a double bogey? See, when you're 2 over par, you get a double bogey. But if you're 2 under par, you get an eagle. So there's a whole story going on over here too, and it's the front 9 and the back 9, right? And so where is the front 9 and the back 9, right? Remember, our alphabet, okay, is from A to Z. 9 is in the center. It's played between the 9th hole and the 18th hole. And over here in between is the snack bar. And that's where it seems like we're playing according to these two numbers. And it's ironic because 6 by 3 equals to 18, 6 plus 3 equals to 9. And that is your secondary pure creation. It's ironic. There are 2 numbers. There are 2 numbers. And it's 14 and it's 36. 6 and 1 is 7, 3 and 4 is 7. Okay? 6 and 4 is 10, 3 and 1 is 4. 1, it becomes 4 and 1 or 4 and 10. They are the reverse polarity. 6 and 4. The reverse is 1 and 3. This is on the game of craps. The other thing about this is 1 times 4 equals to 4. 1 plus 4 equals to 5. 5 and 4 equals to 9. 5 times 4 equals to 20. 5 by 4 equals to, hold on a second, 1 times 4 equals to 4. 4 times 5 equals to 25, and 4 equals to 0, 9. Okay, so that would be 29. This one over here equals to 18, and 9 equals to 27. It'll create yellow. It'll create yellow and black. Yellow is number 92. Red is number 27. I think brown is number 72. I didn't want to get into that part. I just wanted to show that this one, okay, will create the sun. This one is the DNA. This one is the birth. This one is the recreation. Because of what happens after 29, 2 and 9 is 11. This 11, okay, will create a 1 and 2, and it'll have a recreation from this situation of number 14. And after you become the bar mitzvah, it is in your 14th year that you can have the recreation from 11. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1. And this one is 3. And the reverse of this, okay, is 11. 3 reverse 11. So this is an exacto. When you play the game of pool, the 11 ball is the reverse of the 3, and you descended 1 notch. Here you are 3 with a red. Here you are at 2 with a red. 8 split apart. This one over here created from the number 9. You notice 3 and 6 is 9. 1 and 4 is 5. 4, 4, and 1 is 5. The reverse of that is 6 and 3 is 9. It tells a perfect story of its creation right over here. 6 by 4, I don't know if I want to do this. 6 by 14 equals 84. 3 by 14 equals 42. I'm just trying to look at that creation of. This one is the son of Pluto. This one creates area space. I'm not going to get into that. The mathematics tell me that. This tells me house planet of the cat. It also can be 2 cubes. When you add up the dots on a tire cube, there are 21. 2 of them will be 42. This would be 4 cubes. This would be 2 cubes. I don't know which story it's going to be, but it's going to be one of the stories. 410 is also noted as communication. I'm born on the 4th of the 10th as well. It also can be counted as April 1st as the day of the fish. I count everything to a single digit. Anyways, I brought these two together because of their relationship. I'm just trying to look where we didn't go with. We did this. I'm not sure if you're going to back up the video and take a look. I was talking about this design. Why this design is the way it is because of the obligation that I created, in which I put a block here and I put a block here. The block on this angle, okay, is going to be smaller, or what seems smaller, than this block over here, creating this great illusion. So I created a larger block and I put a smaller block inside, giving it dimension. Okay, they each, see this one over here starts over here, this one starts over here. There's a separation. You see the hexagon, but you just need to add a little bit of vision, and now you have two cubes over here. So if you have a cube here and you have a cube here, I'm not sure if you can see this on the floor. No, just give me a second. Can't see it, eh? Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, there's some cubes there. And there's cubes right over here in the red. See the red? And the other ones, there's like stop signs. Tear this stuff apart, eh? Tear this stuff apart. So that's that basic design, but I have to get out more paper, and I don't have my, it's full of excuses, but I want to say it anyways because I like my whiteout. I want more paper. I want more space, and I need to take more time. Not putting enough time into this. And it's fun when there's others around you, people sometimes poking in, sometimes bother you, don't have to bother you. Anyways, there's other things about 3 and 6, and hold on a second. I was working on this one piece today, and it was, I'm not sure if this is in my last video, where I divided up the alphabet. The 1st to the 9th number, the 10th to the 18th number, and the 19th to the 26th. So I had 9 numbers, and here I had 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I had 8 numbers. 19 plus 7 equals 26, but we have to count the number itself. There are 8 numbers here, 998, 998, 9 and 9, 18 and 8, 26. The 8 numbers equal to a total of 180. That would be 180 divided by 8 equals 22.5 V. We had 126. 126 divided by 9 equals 14.33. 126 divided by 9, 14.333. And then we had 45 divided by 9 equals to 5. So we have 22.5 plus 14.333 plus 5 equals to 41.833. 22, 36, 41.833. That is the average, the 351. So now we're going to check it out again. 351 divided by 26 equals 13.5. And what number did I get? I'm asking myself 41.833. Well, how do I get that? This is 13.5. Oh, okay, forget about that. The equation is too big. At the beginning of this video, I was working on the G and the T in gematria. And if you look at the word gematria, it starts with the G, it's interrupted with the T in Ria, meaning 3. So when you come into the T, you're saying 3. And you're talking about the angel residency when the I and R come together. And they come together with the AI come together, air. Is it a coincidence? But here the 7 is your gateway in gematria. They're both your gateway. So I'm going to go Ima, which is the mother, okay, to crossover to the angel birth. Here is the game world to the angel birth of AI, G and T, gematria, house of the 7th gate, where in gematria you go all the way up the scale and then you come all the way down the scale, and it's here in the center, okay, between here and here, range number 6 and range number 5. Sorry, and then we're going to go one more, and range number 4. In these ranges, you're going down this way. You started at 7, you're going to go down 8. So 8 will meet 6, 9 will meet 5, and 10 will meet 4. It is dividing the 7th gate. And the game of craps and these instruments can show you that we're, I need to get something to drink. So just give me a second. Just give me a second there. I got to get something to drink. So maybe I'm just going to leave this. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. So yeah, where did I mark this down? Where? Number 26. Joined. And then joined again. Joining two sides. Anyways, so we get, I'm going to use it like that. Whoa, my light just came down and I need my light. Give me a second to fix my light, please. Give me a second, I need to fix my light. Give me a second, I'm still here. I'm fixing. Okay. Okay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. M and N create the 8 going this way. M and N over here. So you have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So my question is, okay, how does all this connect? 6 and 7, 13 and 42, star system math. 13 and 42. Not going to add them up. Okay, that is your break center. 4 and 6, 3 and 8. And here is the going to be the same thing. 4 times 2, 4 plus 2, 1 times 3, 1 plus 3. So we already see we have the polarity when we divide this. The polarity when we do that. Whatever is already been created, I'm just going to show you how to get there, or what it says, or what it does, or what it can mean, and this is definitely the polarity. So now my question is right over here. Here's the next one over here. Here's the next one over here. The polarity changes over here, right at this row over here is where everything changes. Okay, this whole game, okay, changes right over here. Okay, and it changes over there because A, B, C equals 6. A, B, C equals 6. Multiplication and addition of 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. Of 1 times 2 times 3 equals 6. If we want to go reverse of this, I would have to manipulate and play with the alphabet many, many times, because the alphabet is not in actual, it's in alphabetical order, but it's not in order of creation. If I said that properly, am I, or is it in order of creation? And one of the things is for B to happen, right? I need to, for B to happen, so my question is, there were two ways I look at B. Sometimes I look at B by drawing a straight line down here and saying 2 sides. Or would that be my double D? Or would that be my B? Right? Where the delta, and you see, now what happens is we come down from 7, we come all the way down to here. The first joint, okay, where 6 and 6 are, that will be number 8. Where the first joint of numbers 6, 7, 6 meet. The total is 19 between both sides. 6 by 7 is 42. Times 6 equals 252. 1771. I'm just going to reverse the numbers the way they are. 2 times 5, 10. 2 plus 5, 7. Do it twice. Anyways, the passage to the E world of life, Mars pass. Okay, let's just what was the other number? 6 plus 42 is 48 equals 300, but it doesn't matter. I don't want to do that. The next level, when you reach number 5, you get number 9, 7 moving down, right? 7 moving down. See this little square I just created over here? 7 moving down. And then moving down from 7, okay, we're going to move down from 7, and then we're going to create that over here. So I created a number 8, or a pyramid, right at the top, connecting 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to go to number 4. See, we're going to a tunnel, and then we're going down from the top, the peak of the pyramid. And this one, when you get to number 4, is number 10. And when you get to number 10, you come back. I'm just trying to see, do I get this right? I ran it this way, and I'm running it from the center. I'm not sure if I should run it from the center. I'm not sure if I should run it from the center or not. I'm not sure. I'm going to show you what I mean. By coming down to number 4 and over to number 4, okay, I can run it this way, or I can run it right to the top. And the pentagram that shows up in this is part by obligation. Okay, I could have went down over here, right? I could have compassed it. What would I have done? I would have went over here. I went up here, and we would have did this, and I would have still had the same pentagram encompassed. And this looks like the head of the sword. You know, the sword, I would just draw over here like the handle of what it is, because 1, 2, 3 is on this side. 1, 2, 3 is 6 on this side. Once you hit 4, you jump onto the other side. 4 and 5 through the sun. 4, 5 onto the other side. Who's going onto the other side? Through the 7th gate into the heavens. 6, 7, 8, 9. So anyways, I am going to do the reverse, okay, of 6 and 7 and 6. And that is going to be 21 and 20 and 21. And that is 62. And this one is 19. So the polarity of the pole in the alphabet is 19 and 62 over here. So that would be a total of 81 Venus, R81 Venus, and 43 and 19, okay, which is the DC spirit. And then you can have a whole bunch of different equations popping up from this over here. Caught some of this presentation, just had a chance to say hi in chat. Very interesting. Was thinking about AZ, Arizona. A fuss about it in USA politics too, as far as a manifesto. Well, you know what? I'm not sure if you're still here, but this is a system we live in. I'm not sure if they created it, who created it, but in order for what I believe, in order for, I'm not even sure if you can see me, all of a sudden everything has become dark in here. I don't know why. Just all of a sudden everything is dark. I can barely see myself on the camera. Maybe that's a little bit better. Yeah, so it's a system. And at what point, when was this created? When was this created? When was the keyboard created? Because if we can find out when this was created, we know right away. And not only this, but the alphabet itself. I got to go further back. I got to go to the alphabet. When was the alphabet created? And how long did it take before somebody figured it out? And when was this created? And we have to move these dots. You see, everybody sees this as 7, but we're going to change this right now. We are going to change the cube. I'm not going to have the old style. We are going to have 1 and 2. We are going to have 1 and 3. We're going to have 1 and 4. And we are going to have 1 and 5. We are going to have 2 and 3. We are going to have 2 and 4. We are going to have 2 and 6. We are going to have 3 and 4. No, sorry. We are going to have 3 and 5. We are going to have 3 and 6. we are going to have 4 and 5, and we are going to have 4 and 6, right? We are going to have 5 and 6. So now what we're going to do is we're going to change this whole system of dice around. So now, when I have the 5 and 6, okay, in the old style, I used to have the 1 and 2 as its polarity. So I can never put the 1 and 2 opposite of the 5 and 6. Do you follow what I'm doing with this? I cannot put this opposite of this. So if I have the 5 and 6 together, let's see what we can do right now. No, I cannot do 1 and 2. I can do 1 and 3. And I can do 4 and 2. This would be one way the cube can go. There are no 7s. So now I can go, I didn't do 1 and 2, so now I can get 1 and 2. I can get 3 and 5. And I can get 4 and 6. These are different ways to set up the cube to tell a different story. I need to see and understand what different story it will be, okay, depending on how I wrap my numbers around this. And then again, I need to understand why this is going to be more superior with dots than any of these. But I'm not going to move the position of the dots. I'm going to use the same numerics of the dots. So now that I did 1 and 3, 1 and 2, I can have 1 and 2, 3 and 6, 5 and 4. I can also have 1 and 3, 5 and 4, 2 and 6. See, I just inverted these 2's over here. So now I did the 1 and 3. So now I can get, I'm just going to just do a few more until I can no longer think. Then I'm going to get the 1 and 4. Then I'm going to get the 2 and 3. And then I'm going to get the 5 and 6. So if I get the 1 and 4, I'm going to get the 2 and 6. And I'm going to get the 3 and 5. And now I'm going to get the 1 and 5, where I'm going to get the 2 and 4, where I'm going to get the 3 and 6, where I'm going to get the 1 and 5, where I'm going to get the 2 and 6, where I'm going to get the, no, I can't do that, where I'm going to get the 2 and 3, where I'm going to get the 4 and 6. So now there's a whole ton of mathematical equations that are going to work with these numbers somewhere else, telling us a different rooted story. And I don't know what the stories are yet. I don't know I don't know the questions that are out there. All the questions have already been asked by somebody, but they don't have an answer because nobody knows how to come up with a formula to create that answer that has rationale and logic and it's actually the truth because of other reasons. I'm listening more. I wouldn't be surprised. Was created in Mesopotamia. Tech was a big different, made then, buried, the found. I'm listening more. I wouldn't be surprised. Was created in Mesopotamia. Mr. Takpans. Spirit angel of Earth and Mars, mania, two pans, and tech different but made then recreated as updates. I do follow what you are saying. Cool. Are you still here? Yeah, because it's right now, all I'm basically doing is playing around with all the possibilities and realities that show up in our face. And I call everything the skeleton because I got the 6 sides and I can recreate with it what I want. Certain things I don't like to move. I mean, it's too much. Imagine if I moved all 6 of these dots, they would tell a different story, right? It would tell a different story.
in the game of craps. Sorry, in the game of roulette, if you take one chip, the most areas a chip can cover, okay, is taking up a full zone of 12 numbers, either vertical, going in one line of 147, 258, 369, paying 2 to 1, or 1 through 12. The sections of 12 are telling you the alpha omegas, right? 2 and 1, okay, is the alpha omega of each other, or the beginning and the end of each other. The two ends of the same lace, the in between of that lace, captured by the beginning and the end. That's okay. You're allowed to spell incorrectly. So I did all
these possible numbers, right? So I did with the 1, 1, and 5, right? Now, what about, I have 1 and 5 with 2 and 4? Yeah. 1 and 5 with 2 and 6? Nope. The only reason I cannot put 1 and 5 and 2 and 6, because I'll end up with a 3-4 polarity, and I don't want that. So 2 and 6 cannot go together. I could put 4. Can I put 4 with 1? And over here, I put 1 with 4, right? I put 2 and 3. I couldn't put 2 with 5. I could put 2 with 6 and 3 with 5. I cannot put 2 with 5 over here. So here I couldn't put 2 with 6 because 3, 4 comes out. Here I cannot put 3 and 6 again together. I can't put 3 and 6 together. I can't put 2 and 6 together here because 3 and 4 comes out. I can't put 2 and 6 together here because 3 and 4 comes out. I can't put 6 and 3 together here because 5 and 2 shows up. I can't put 5 and 3 together. Here I can't put 5 and 6. Hold on. Here I can't put 3 and 6 together because 5 and 2 comes out. Here I cannot put 3 and 6 together because 5 and 2 comes out. Here I can put 5 with 6, right? I can do that. I can do that. 1. Oh yeah, I did it over here. No, that's what number 4. Number 4. Here's 1, 3. Hold on a second. 1, 3, 1 and 3, 5 and 6, 2 and 4. So I cannot put 6 and 4 together because I'll be left with 5, 2. I cannot put 6 and 2 together. 6 and 4, 6 and 2. I cannot put 6 and 3 together. 6, 3, 6, 2, 6, 4, 6, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 6, 5. These I cannot put together by putting any of these combinations together. I will cause a 7. The 7 I will cause over here is a 3, 4, 7. The 7, the cause over here is a 2, 4, 7. Hold on a second. I don't know how to not answer it. Okay. Well, anyways, so 2, 1 over here, right? See the 5, 6? I can also get the 5 and 6. And here we go, the 1 and 4 and the 2 and the 3. I cannot put the 2 and the 1 together because it creates a 3 and a 4. This is your gematria. I'm not sure if we went over this yet, but I'm going to show you that when we get to 4 and 6, 10, the reverse of that is 1 and 3, 4, 10 and 4. When we get to 5 and 4, 9, 5 and 4, 9, the reverse of that is 3 and 2, 5. So all the numbers work that we come down the pipe hole. And since 7, I drew the design this way, we have to come splitting number 6 down here and splitting number 6 down here. This is our center area. And part of 6 is over here, and part of 6 is in the center. And this, maybe we can call the tower that runs down the center of the pyramid. Raphael, I'm a little tired. 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I have some paperwork to catch up with. I'm still way behind and I have some videos that I did not upload yet. And I hope you like the gray rabbit. Thank you for watching this video and hoping to come to you from a studio like this one somewhere else around the world. And here